Hi lads, it's day 152 of my series to get to 2100 on chess.com, and I'm at 2002. We're playing against Chop the King from the United States, and he's going for a Nimzovich-Larsen attack, which is fine. Not too stressed about this. I can come out here, but let's just try to play a classical Dutch. Get castled early. His bishop comes here. And so we're going to keep our bishop on this diagonal. In fact, I could even go for this move, but then the dark squares are very weak. So let's try to close the dark squares off by playing e5 next. And that makes his piece bad. Here, he can't capture because I'm defending with a pawn. I think we can just go for this. And we'll put our queen on e8. And I'm fine with this. He's not able to get through this pawn here, so let's just capture. I'm fine with the capture here as well, but we don't really need to. Maybe that pawn can become very weak. We could come here first. He takes, we take, or take. We get a rook lift. Let's go for this. There's that weird. Seems kind of weird. Knight here is also decent, I think, or even here. Yeah, let's just play chess and develop. He takes here. We take with the rook. And he takes my pawn. I take his queen. So he kick. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. I think his bishop's bad. We do have to be careful because of this. I think I'm fine. And that seems like a big weakness for him. What if we pull back here, here? Seems like we've created some issues. In fact, if he pushes here, I might even just sack here, here. Two pieces attacking. And the queen can come in. Ooh, take, take, take. Those are two very valuable pawns that he's not got in front of his king. And I can easily get rook lifts in and the queen in. This looks good, and I probably shouldn't go for it, but really thinking about taking here. Take, take, bishop takes. This piece can't move. And it's attacked twice. Only defended twice. So if he wants to defend it more, he's got to go back here. Then queen here attacks it again. And we're threatening take, 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 take. Threatening, wait. We have a bishop, queen. Bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes, takes here. And this is just open on him. I think I'm going to go for this, lads. It just looks really good. Maybe that was completely wrong, but it looks good. Didn't even take it. We can just pull back here. And we defend our bishop. We could take with queen. Or we could take with knight. Knight looks good because I get this square. Yeah. Okay, he's definitely messed up. Okay, he can take here. No, he can't. We just recapture. Yeah. I was thinking this wasn't defended for a second. Okay. I think knight here looks very good. Yeah, he really messed up there. He should have just captured back. But when you make crazy moves, people often don't defend correctly. Okay, so I want to go here. Bishop takes, rook takes. So I don't think it's working yet. I think we should get our other knight into the game. I have to be careful of this move as well. This bishop was never good for him on b2, so he's had to like put it back on its starting square. So sometimes the classical Dutch does really well against these kinds of setups. It's just, you know, two really annoying moves for him to have to make, you know? What about like sacrificing here? And like, let's say bishop takes and the queen comes in. Looking at something. I think more activity is the answer here. I know my position's good here. I mean, I don't know that, but I feel like it is. Maybe queen g6 was better. Because queen g6 and then just going here immediately if he takes. Yeah, okay. Queen g6 and we can go here as well, but not entirely sure. I'd love to get the knight here actually. What does this even do for him? Come to this square. It looks pretty nice. Be here and here at some point, but h6 is also something to consider because we could just go here. Tick, tick, tick. I don't know. Okay, let's try this. Keep being as active as possible. So knight d5 is what I want to go for. He's probably going to play c4. So if he does play c4, maybe we play c6 and then d5, take, and then we have this push maybe at some point. But if we ever push this pawn, we actually lose this one. So maybe it's not good to play c6. It doesn't really do anything for us. Okay, well, we get this move in then. And if we can eliminate the bishop, yeah, I really think he should have gone c4 there. If we can eliminate the bishop, then we can jump in here. Although we eliminate the bishop, he takes with his pawn. So we're not really getting anything. He wants to put his rook on g1, eyeing my king. Now we do also have some other moves, maybe just knight here immediately. We don't have to take the bishop. We can just jump in. And that seems a lot more appealing because if he takes, we have our knight secured on its outpost f4, which is a beautiful square for the knight. I mean, just looking at this, it's just nasty for him to deal with. Yeah, I think coming to f4 is even better than taking the bishop. Yeah, because this capture is very annoying. Do we have anything here? Maybe. This is wild. What's he doing? What's that all about? I don't understand. But maybe I don't need to understand. I'm just going to go here. So we've just gone like this, like this, like this, like this. Just maneuvering our knight into the game. The Dutch attacks are usually really slow like this. So we will recapture here. He didn't take. We can take his bishop. He takes here. So maybe we can set this up by coming here. Threatening to take here. If he recaptures with rook, we take his knight. So he has to recapture with king. And then we check him. And he takes here and we go here. Threatening to win his knight. And he has to pull his rook up to defend maybe. I don't know. I think queen f7 is good. He's definitely going to be feeling a wee bit uncomfortable. Yeah, so capture, let's say he does a random move. Capture. King has to capture or else I win the knight. So king captures. Check. Okay. Capture. Capture. It's interesting. Here, here. Okay, we need to get rid of this guy. Maybe bishop here. Yeah, bishop here looks really good. Always develop your pieces, lads. Just full development here. The reason I put the bishop on h4 is I'm eyeing f2. So I want to capture and then capture with the bishop. But he can always take with rook. If he takes with rook, I'm probably going to have to add more pieces somehow. Maybe knight here. And then he has to take here. And then we take with check. He's going to block. He can't block because of the bishop. He's forced back. And then I think we can take here. Because we'll have two attackers on that piece. And he'll only have a rook defending, which will win us another pawn. And even though I'm attacking, I'm really taking my time here, aren't I? Okay, this is scary. I'm just going to capture. I wanted this move. But then he takes here, we take here, he takes here. It's no good, is it? So he's hitting this one. I can't come here. I could go here, he takes, that's no good. I think we have to pull back to here. Now my knight's a bit bad. Here, 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 that's not good. I wanted to go here. Let's consider this one more time. Here, if he takes my bishop, I take his rook. Here, if he just takes me, I take with check. That's fine. Here, if he takes here, I take here, he takes here. I check here, I can't. I don't think I have a good move. I go here, he blocks. Yeah, it's not working. But maybe this is really passive. Oh, I want to do this move, but I don't think I can. So maybe we hold off on it. We just pull back to here. Pull back to here. This move. Here. Check. Here. Check. Okay, so let's go back to here. We have to do this, I think. We've got 3 defenders of the pawn. He only is ever going to have 3 attackers. I think my knight can come in here. Oh, he has 4 attackers. Never mind. So here, he has to take with queen and we win his queen. Maybe that's the way. He can't take here because we got the knight holding. We got 4 defenders. I'm sorry. This might have been bad. I'm feeling the pressure now. I don't know. Very stressful. But this pawn is defended. I'm trying to move a wee bit quicker here. I got 1.5 minutes. He's got 2.5 minutes. That might have been really wrong. Preparing this. Okay. Just capture him. I'm running low on time. So if he takes with queen, okay, he did. Here is fine. Take, and he wins here. So let's double down on the defense here. 1, 2, 3 pieces attacking. We still have 3 defenders. Let's go here. As long as my knight's defending here, and I'm okay to move my other pieces. I'm threatening this. Take would be fantastic. And if I go here and I can get rid of a piece, like let's say rook takes, we can come in with maybe a check after a capture. Okay, he's low on time. He's under 1 minute. So here. Not good. Rook here. If he takes, I take. Rook here. If he can just take here, I take with check and I win his queen. That was bad.
5. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Easy game, boys. Easy game. I knew I had that. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, lads. I shouldn't win that game, but like, I also shouldn't lose it. You know, the only reason I lost that was because I got low on time. I was completely ahead in the end game, you know, and I'm happy to win that game because I think I was winning throughout. Let me check. Just jumping into the review here. Chess.com says we played with 74.1. They played with a 77.5. I'm actually going to review this game on Noctie.ai. I can see the game here. I'm going to click on the game. It says that we played with a 1444 rating, and they played with a 1942. And I'll just minimize my camera here. You can see we had 1 excellent, they had 3. We had 36 good moves, they had 44. We had 10 mistakes, they had 5. So there's a lot to learn from this game, even though we were winning for the majority of it. I don't know about this this rating accuracy. I don't know if I agree with it because I think we were winning the entire game. But let's go through this because I'm sure there's some stuff that we will not have seen that Noctie will see in our game. So back in this position, they took our pawn here, and we moved our bishop here to g4. And so we need to know what's better here. I actually was thinking when I did this in the game, this might be wrong and it might be better to just develop our knight. Is knight d7 better? Or is knight c6? I feel like c6 is probably, it's generally c6 is a good move. If there's no pawn here to push on you and tempo you away. I mean, in the Dutch, I often go to d7 because I'm afraid of the pawn pushing, but he doesn't have it. So I'm wondering, is this the best move? Okay, it is. Okay. In this position, I moved the bishop to h4. It allows his bishop to IB7. Maybe he can even take the pawn. So this is what I played, and I'm just getting aggressive with the attack, and I first need to deal with this, I think. So maybe c6, or maybe even capturing the bishop. But capturing the bishop, he just takes back, and knight here. This could be the move. This line is okay, but there's another move I like better. Okay, so yeah, capturing would have been okay. Like, what about this? This seems decent. But he can just move up. He doesn't have to capture here. So let's try again. And I'm wondering, is it just c6? Yeah, just c6. Just stopping the threat before we get aggressive. Okay, in this one, I had just moved the pawn up and I played the pawn forwards to d4. This was not correct. I'm wondering, is e4 any good? Take. He wins a pawn. So maybe just moving the rook over to prepare this. Okay, that was correct. Yeah, I should have prepared this push. That's very simple. It was the next thing I was considering. I don't know why. I just not developing pieces. Every mistake is not developing pieces. In this position, I moved my king to e6, and clearly that is wrong because there's a hanging pawn. And this was the end game. And probably just here, right? Okay, and then probably just here, just defending. Yeah. Okay. I guess he's going to win here, and then I'm going to win here. And I could even maybe, I mean, he can't really take, can he? Because I could check him, and if he takes here, I take his rook. And then I could even go here. Yeah, so if he does take here, I can just go rook check. And then if he tries to defend his rook, he goes here. I can just check here, and then I win his rook on the next move. So he can't actually take this pawn. Nice. So I can actually just gobble this up and then just come back. All right, let's check the next one. So this one, I played my rook up, and obviously in an endgame, you need to consider when you want to trade pieces. I was under time stress. I played up here, and this gives him a free pawn and gives him king opposition. So it was really terrible. I wonder, is this the move? Yeah, and then we just take, he takes, and that's the variation there. Probably just this, right? Maybe. That's a decent move. Okay. And here I played king f7 when I should clearly just capture. And I can advance the pawn. And let's say he takes here. Then I just come here and I eat this. And I'm much closer to this. And he has to deal with this. So yeah, advancing the pawn makes a lot of sense. Nice. Lads, if you do want to get Noctie.ai, use the coupon code Blunderman or BlundermanYear for a big discount. I like that it gives you these exercises. You can just train through them. I like how it shows you the move in red, what you've done wrong. and shows you why it's an issue, and then you can solve it. Fantastic stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you lads tomorrow. Bye for now.